G'day everyone, welcome back to another episode on Backyard Boost Crew. I'm not out building any cars at the moment. I'm sitting in the shed next to the warm fire, got the TV going, cooking up a couple of snags. Next week will be the build series, episode 3 of the Marketplace build. So, let's start turning these snags and talk about today's topic. Alright, so today's topic is what engine will be going in the Mighty Patrol. So, there's a lot of options. There is a lot of options out there at the moment for patrols. I landed on one which is really good value for money and really good power for off-road. So, you might have guessed it, you might not have. Drum roll please. The LS1. The LS1 will be going in the patrol. I weighed it up between $2,500 6BT off Huxley, LS1 or the Mighty TD42. I did choose the LS1 because of the reliability on them. They can push 300,000 Ks without doing anything major to them. A lot of tunability. So you get an LS1, put a turbo on it, give it a bit of a tune. You got 250 horsepower there. Price. The price point on them, you can't go past it. You can pick up a wrecked LS in a VY SS for nothing more than 4 or 5K. That's with a fair amount of Ks on it, but nothing too drastic, so that's why I really am going towards the LS. The 6BTs off Huxley, they are good, but in the Garbo truck, you've seen it, it does add a lot of weight. So I'm not saying the LSs are light at all, but they are, for the power and weight ratio, you do get a lot more power out of them. The 6BTs do make a heap of torque. They are a great engine, but for the price of them, I'm just an apprentice. Don't have heaps of amount of money like Mac Preston, but I just think the LS is the way to go. And the TD42. The TD42 is a great engine. Great engine, one of Nissan's best engines. But I think the amount of money you spend on them to put it in a to TD42 swap it, it's a lot of money. It is a lot of money for a TD. It's a lot of money. I've had a look at them. You can't get one really under 10. Yeah, that's like a decent TD. You can get clapper ones that are like 5, 6, but you want a decent engine. You don't want to put an engine in there and then have to redo everything after you put it in there. You don't really want to do that. Yeah, so I do want a car that's going to be cheap. Not a car, an engine that's going to be cheap and reliable, because this isn't my full-time job. I still have a job as an apprentice butcher. So I don't have that much money at the moment. So I want something that's reliable and cheap, and LS just does it for me. The TDs, like I said, sorry to repeat, but great motor, it's too expensive. So yeah, that's why I've gone down the path of LS. Alright, just had me snags, they were good. Anyway, the plans for the patrol. So, the engine, as you guys know now, put an LS1 in it. I think this is the only major thing, for the driveline, I will put a manual box in it, I think. I would like to keep the auto, I'd really like to, but it's getting a bit tired. The car's got 300,000 Ks on it now. It's getting really tired. It doesn't really shift that good anymore. It's leaking. It's leaking oil. It is very fixable. I could definitely fix it, but I think I'd much just prefer a manual in it for some reason. I don't know, but yeah, I think manual's going to be the way to go. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the driveline. I do want to put some superior Hyperflex coils in there. I think that will be a good addition to it. It's only got a 2-inch on it at the moment with 31 all-terrains. Very small tyres anyway. So the 2-inch isn't bad. It's still pretty good nick the suspension. So I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, I would like to go to the superior Hyperflex coils. That's about it for the suspension. The bar work. So the bull bar, I've gone for a Razlar bull bar. That'll be here soon. That's going to be a little bit of a wait for that video, but it should be a good video. The rear bar, it's already got a really good rear bar on it, which I'm stoked about. it was a pain to get off. I don't want to get that ever back off again. So yeah, but it's a good rear bar. I was going to paint it and everything, but I think it's just going to get scraped up anyway. So the condition that it's in now, it's actually not too bad. It's just got like a tiny bit of surface rust, which I can just sand back and repaint them little spots. The scrub bars, I do want to get some scrub bars on there and some sliders. I've had a look, fat bars sell some pretty good ones, but none for the GU, I don't think. Quote me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I don't think they're selling for the GU. Anyway, there is a lot of places that do scrub bars and stuff, and rails, yeah, that's all I think. I'm not gonna build it to be one of them Instagram cars. I want it to actually take a wheeling and make it a capable car. That's why people build all these cars and you see them on Instagram and they're just sitting in the driveway doing nothing. That's no good. You got to build your car to actually take it wheeling, which no one does anymore. Yeah, so I will do some other things, obviously. It's going to be a really good build. Yeah, not going to go overboard with it. It's not going to be crazy King Chrome build wars. But I do want to make it a good car. I do want to make it a really good, capable off-road. Just to show you guys, like, you don't need all this money. You don't need to be a crazy big influencer to do this. You can just do it out of your shed. I've got $1,000 tool set from bloody Super Cheap and does the job for me. So yeah, I just want to show you that you can do it. All right, and another thing, engineering. Engineering on an LSGU Patrol isn't that hard. You've just got to get the right engine mounts and pay an engineer. It's not cheap at all. It's like upwards of $5-6 grand. So I think when I put the lift in and then the LS, I've already spoken to an engineer. It is doable. It is very doable. So yeah. And another thing is on your Ps. There's a bit of a grey area there. You're not meant to drive a V8 on your Ps, but if it's under the power to weight ratio, you can still drive it. So you could claim that it's under a certain power, but yeah, anyway, that's something to go into then. But anyway, I'll just drive it. If we get pulled over, then send it. Anyway, yeah, so I will have to get it engineered and everything and that, but that's what it's all about. All right, and that's it for today's episode, guys. If you did like it, hit the like and subscribe button and leave a comment down below if you guys have got any ideas what you'd like to see. It'd help us out. I do try and upload weekly, but I still have a full-time job I've got to go to. But the key is to upload weekly, so that's what I've been doing. Next week, it'll be a good episode. All the boys in the shed ripping this engine out. So stay tuned for then, and have a good week. I'll see you next week.
I'm packed and I'm holding, I'm smiling, she living, she golden, she lives for me. Says she lives for me, ovation, her own motivation. She comes round and she goes